I am feeling this fucking makeup. Like, ooh. Hey Tips, it's me, the Tempers. Welcome back to my channel. So I had told y'all I was gonna come back and tell y'all what really had happened in Denver, Colorado. So it's been a couple of weeks. It done died down a little bit or whatever. But if y'all have not watched my vlog, I'm gonna need you to pause this video, go watch my vlog, then come back to this video so you won't be confused on what had happened. I did say we had an amazing time, but y'all know all great trips come with just a little bit of drama. Just a little drama. Somebody gonna come on a trip without some money. Somebody gonna bring an extra person with them. Somebody gonna complain about it's not enough room. You know, just find little stuff to complain about. Then you got those friends who gonna bring us some shit that they could have brought up back home, but they gonna wait till y'all go out of town and wanna blame it on the alcohol. And it's like, girl, you could have told me this back home, so I could have disinvited your ass. Or uninvite. Disinvite. Take back. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be on this trip together. Period. Sometimes it really do be the alcohol. I think it's just something about people just got to show their ass when they get out of town and act like they ain't never been nowhere before. Now, I'm not going to talk too much on to that because if y'all been watching me since the beginning, y'all know my shit not all the way wrapped tight. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But if you are not new here, you already know what's up. Like this video, get ready to comment, and get ready to share my video. Share my video, y'all. So y'all, before I get too into the story time or whatever, y'all know I like to point out a few things. You know what I'm saying? All right. Starting with first things first. Mixing friends. Now, I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it. I know some people be like, damn, you know, I just want to be with all my friends in the same setting. Yeah, I understand that. And look, y'all, I ain't really tell y'all what had happened or whatever for my birthday last year. But anyway, I had about, 11, 12, it was about a good 12, 13 of us. For real, it was a lot of us for my birthday last year. And it was fun. Because I know my friends. I know my friends, and I did mix a couple of my friends together or whatever, and y'all, it was an amazing time. Speaking of, I'm planning my damn birthday right now, y'all. It ain't gonna be that many of us this year, but everybody from last year like, bitch, I want to go. Like, what the fuck? They got other engagements to attend or whatever, and I ain't mad at that. I understand. But what I'm saying is, like, I know my friends, and I wouldn't just put anybody in a room together. You know how we all got certain friends for certain things? Like, you know, you got your club friends, you got your spa friends, you got your tell your secrets to friends, you got your drinking friends, your smoking friends, blah, blah, blah. You got friends for certain things. I'm gonna turn it down a little. Okay. Because I got my window open too, and I got my light on. I'm so stupid. I'm just trying to get y'all a lot of light. But anyway, but I was saying, you don't want to make none of your friends feel like, oh yeah, you ain't want to celebrate your birthday with me, but it's like, what type of friend am I to you type stuff or whatever. So you be trying to invite all of your friends around for your birthday or whatever, knowing that you probably got one set of friends that don't like the other set of friends, but you got to tell that set of friends, like, bitch, just be on your best behavior. Damn. You know, I fuck with this bitch. My friends don't do that to me no more because, y'all, I be really in my own little world around other people's friends. I learned a long time ago, like, bitch, you got shit to lose, and you don't know, you might come across the wrong motherfucker that ain't got shit to lose. And I tell y'all this all the time, a person who ain't got shit to lose don't mind helping you lose your shit. So y'all know I don't like fake shit either. So I'm working on my delivery in case I have to address some fake shit. All right, y'all, I had to set this up because I couldn't do it. But anyway, Where I left off at. Okay, the mixing of the friends. Yeah, okay. Then you got those pick me friends. Like pick me. Like they don't just do it to niggas now, they do it to their friends. So when you try to mix friends together and then you having a good time, you know how you got your inside jokes with this friends or whatever, and then the other friend feel like, oh, that bitch talking about me. Y'all are, like I said, you gotta go watch the vlog or whatever because y'all already know who was on this trip. But I gotta come up with these fake names. So y'all already know the birthday girl was P-Weezy. I'ma just do that. We had YV, Eileen. Eileen brought a friend with her. We're gonna call her Rose. Now Rose, I don't know if you be watching my channel for real, but this girl look just like you. Anyway, we had our own set of friends because like I said, if y'all can see in the video, like I told y'all it was 13 of us, but it was really 14 of us. And most of the video, you only saw 8 of us. Because I don't know what color I'm gonna go for today. I think I'm gonna just try to play around with something while I'm talking to y'all. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. If you watched the vlog or whatever, I was high as fuck the whole trip. Like I really was, and I think that's why I really missed all the drama. Like when I tell you I missed all the drama, I wasn't a part of none of it. I want to say I'm always a part of some drama because I'm really not. Like I know how to handle myself, conduct myself in public. Like I said earlier, especially being around people you don't know, because people they don't be having shit to lose. You know what I'm saying? So I just smoke my weed, drink my alcohol, mind my business, okay? If I fall asleep, just don't wake me up, you know what I'm saying? Because I probably need to sleep this shit off. And then I'll be ready for the next activity. So let's start with Thursday, y'all. So Thursday, when we first got there, there wasn't any drama because it was probably like it was about 4 or 5, no, it was 5 or 6 of us. The drama came in when our friend Eileen flew in. So let's talk about that. P-Weezy had already told us that she had invited her old co-workers or whatever. Like she don't work with these people no more, they're just cool as fuck. Now I don't know if y'all need to go watch my video back for Bundy birthday party or whatever. I told y'all Bundy did bring his ass home one night. He was out with them or whatever, and you know they was, I know some people like to finish both eyes, but since I already got the color on the brush, I just whatever. We talking and I'm playing in makeup. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just doing this to keep y'all entertained. So bet I was saying, so yeah, Bundy had already told me that he had hung out with these girls before, so he was just like, Keisha, they cool as fuck, like they know how to drink, bitch. We was drunk as hell, I wine, and I had saw his Snapchat that night, so I was just like, y'all was lit as hell last night or whatever. I had to work, so of course I didn't go. So I didn't have a chance to meet them. But when P told us that she was getting ready to invite them for the birthday party, for the birthday trip, I was just like, oh shit, we finna have us a good time. I literally just put this on my Instagram the other day. It had said, I'm not the club friend no more. I'm the travel friend, the spa friend, the brunch friend. It's even if I get enough sleep. Right before the club, I still be tired. Like, I don't know. I just don't want to go to the club no more. It just ain't safe. And then I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I know they still playing Dolph in the club, and I be having to take that shit like in grains.
Fuck that. You gonna cry in the car.
I don't put that too high, but I can fix that. Now this side is darker than this side. Whatever. Oh yeah, but I was saying, so right before the club, y'all, I was just literally like drained. I was jet lagged. I was asleep or whatever. But I think it also has something to do with the fact that I work overnight. So it's just like the days that I don't have to work at night, I be trying to get to sleep in, child. Like, I don't know. Even though we was out of town. Long story short, come Friday, when Eileen them had flew in, she had brought her friend Rose with her. Now let's talk about the other friends that P had invited. So y'all know I gotta get them a name. One girl, K-Rex. It was another girl, we're gonna name her Peter Griffin. We're gonna name another girl Medea. It was a guy, we're gonna name him Norbit. And then it was another girl, we're gonna name her Respucia. Respucia, however you say that shit. Now, mind y'all, it wasn't no beef or anything with Respucia or Norbit. This story really gonna be based around K-Rex, Medea, and Peter Griffin. So who originally was invited on the trip was our set of friends. Long story short, everybody was invited on the trip but K-Rex. Now, I don't know this for a fact or whatever, because the way they told me the story is that they was invited on the trip all together one night. They was all drinking or whatever. But y'all know how, like, you just be drinking and you just be talking to your friends that you don't mean to invite, but you be talking to them. Y'all drinking, let's say these your party going friends or whatever. But you know, y'all drinking and stuff like that. You be like, damn, I'm planning my birthday, da 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 da. And then you be like, shit, you know, I probably need to invite by 1 or 2 more people, blah blah blah. Long story short, they had got invited, but the way it was told is that one of the girls had already had some issues going on at home, so she just really just needed to get away. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. That's something that I take into consideration for real when I'm planning my trips and stuff like that. I be like, shit, you know, especially a friend that's been like, you know, telling me like they got so much going on at home and they just can't find no balance or whatever. And so my thing is like, if we plan a big trip, then we can plan an affordable trip and you don't have to like burn your expenses and you can still have a good time. Just sometimes it really is good to get away from at home, from your everyday life. So that's what they was doing for their friend. They was like, girl, you got a lot going on, so we going on this trip, you might as well just come with us. Although they told me that P had already brought this trip up to them. And K-Rex, we just gonna say it was K-Rex, okay? But you know how people be like, girl, I wanna go, but then they don't never tell you that they actually for sure going. So anyway, long story short, everybody had paid their money for the Airbnb, the rentals and stuff, blah blah blah. What you say, excursions? Is that how you say it? When we went snowmobiling or whatever, we had paid for all that stuff in advance. So really, bitch, you could have came on this trip with $200 if you didn't smoke weed and had a good time, because everything was already paid in advance. That means the rentals and stuff was already taken care of. When it was time for Eileen and Rose to fly in or whatever, from what I hear, Rose was an extra person too. We had noticed that Rose was coming. We knew she was coming. I really didn't, because soon as I had already paid for my plane ticket and paid for the Airbnb and stuff like that, the group mission went on D&D. I knew I was going on the trip at that point. My spot was secured. That's all I cared about. Y'all, everybody had late flights Friday night or whatever. Mind y'all, I told y'all we got there early Thursday, so we could just go ahead and check in. We picked our rooms and blah blah. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all that we had went to this restaurant that night, Friday night, y'all, and the food was terrible. Y'all, literally the whole table sent their food back. So Friday, when everybody come in, we had bought 2 vans. Pause, I'm going too fast. Thursday, y'all, let me tell y'all how I am anointed. The Lord. First of all, I know y'all want me to put these videos out and stuff like that, but sometimes it really be like, I get a message from God or the universe or whatever, and it be like, you know what, that's not the story you want to put out this week. Wait and put this one out this week and then put that out next week. You know, stuff like that. So I'm showing y'all how I do my little cut crease. Oh, let me tell y'all, this don't have nothing to do with that. Y'all, I don't know how to do a cut crease, but y'all have this friend from high school, and I text this bitch one day and I was just like, girl, how you do a cut crease? And she told me, so you gotta fill in your Julia and then you gotta touch up your Romeo and fill all that shit in. And I'm like,
Girl, what the fuck is you talking about?
are we speaking Shakespeare or are we still talking about makeup? One day we link up and you just do my makeup for me, because I don't know what you're talking about. I look stupid. My makeup looks stupid. I'm just trying to tell y'all this story. So back to how I was saying, well, like, where I'm anointed at, y'all. So Thursday night we was just drinking and talking our smack around. We was just talking. I just literally blurted out and said, I think you invite. I done called a girl name. P, I think you invited too many people on this trip. Now I know instantly when I said that, she was just like, girl, get your shit together. Like, don't say nothing to nobody. I'm like, no. When she looked at me like that, I told her, I was just like, it's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be me, y'all. Eileen them plane had came in until, like, you know, later that evening. But also, so did Peter Griffin them plane. So that means P had to go to the airport to pick them up. But I think she had sent Norbert to do the job. What was told to me is where the drama started. So when Norbert went to go pick these people up, Norbert had already picked up Respucia, Peter Griffin, Medea, and K-Rex. I don't like talking about people like, you know, body mass or their weight size and stuff like that. Because shit, it don't mean anything. These big girls will take your fucking man and will. I had just mentioned that, we're not all the same size that we was a couple of years ago. Even my little bit of self had about 3-4 bags, y'all. So I needed the whole back seat to myself. I'm just happy I got there early is what I'm saying. If I packed heavy, I knew other people had packed heavy, on top of the fact that they didn't want to hold their suitcases and they thought they was going to be able to put their stuff in the back. When it was told to Peter Griffin them, when Norbert went to go pick them up, because Norbert had already knew Peter Griffin them. He had already knew them. So I'm guessing he had told them like, yeah, I'm on the way to come pick up y'all and stuff like that. So they was already thinking like, there's one more person coming. But see, while that group of friends didn't know that Rose was coming, Eileen and Rose didn't know that K-Rex, which was the extra girl with their group, was coming. Hey y'all, I hope I didn't confuse y'all, so I'm trying to explain this again. When Norbert went to the airport, he was only supposed to pick up 5 people. Respucia, Medea, Peter Griffin, Eileen, and Rose, okay? Eileen and Rose did not know it was gonna be an extra person, which was K-Rex, and Medea and them did not know that Eileen would bring an extra person, which was Rose. So instead of him going to the airport to pick up 5 people, he ended up having to pick up 7 people and all of their bags. Basically, it comes down to it is when they came up to the truck, they tried to put their bags and stuff in there, but once the bags got inside of the truck, it wasn't no room to sit down. So at this point, Resfusion them trying to be nice, like, we can just hold our bags. But no, let me tell y'all, I told y'all in the last video when me and Paris had got to fight that all my friends, we all the same. We all just finna be like, oh hell no. We just finna say that in the moment. Oh hell no. So basically that's what the energy that Eileen had gave off. I hope y'all don't figure out who Eileen is, because my friend worked for the you folks. So Eileen was just straight like, oh hell no, I'm gonna have to tell Perm. Shit, I keep saying this girl name. She was just like, oh hell no, I gotta tell P, like, this ain't enough room. They wasn't even making a big deal of the situation. They were just like, y'all go ahead. Norbert was being a gentleman. This is a perfect name for him for real, because he was being a Norbert the whole time. But anyway, Norbert basically was taking their bags in and out, like trying to rearrange them and stuff. He was really trying to be like avoiding having to make 2 trips, or even having to tell P like, hey, can you bring the other truck to the airport and stuff. We'll all sit here and wait for them. Long story short, it didn't work out. Eileen and Rose and them just thinking like, shit, we can just get us an Uber. So yeah, at this point, she was just like, yeah, stop crushing our bags. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can just get us an Uber. How far is the Airbnb from the airport? Like, we already came prepared for situations and such. That's just stuff like we learned a long time ago, y'all. Like, when it comes down to that car situation, it can get real messy. It really can, because when somebody tell you like, you put your money in for the Airbnb and the rental and stuff like that, then you are already thinking like, that's secure. Like, I don't have to worry about my transportation when I get on this trip. But still, sometimes picking up a lot of people with a lot of bags, and so the truck really could have fit 8 people or whatever, y'all. But what I'm trying to get y'all to understand, that these people are not small, and they brought a lot of bags too. Eileen and Rose was thinking to themselves, they was just like, well, we can just get the Uber, y'all can go ahead. So I think that's when K-Rex started to feel some type of way. Like, they called Pete and they were just like, it's not enough room inside of the truck, so we just gonna get us an Uber. So Pete was just like, what you mean? Like, it should be enough room, you know what I'm saying? So basically, they end up getting an Uber. They were just dead on that. The truck ended up leaving. Norbert and them ended up leaving or whatever, and they end up going to Walmart getting groceries and stuff like that, blah blah blah, because we ain't had shit at the house to eat or whatever, because we had ate out that night. So they had went to the grocery store and blah blah blah. When Rose and them had got their Uber, they just came straight to their Airbnb or whatever. And so at that point, YV and them and P and them, they like, shit, everybody was already thinking like, we finna go to the club, da da da. But that wasn't just the whole mindset. They was like, we finna go get us something to eat. So when they got something to eat, they just went on and went to the club. So when I say K-Rex or Peter Griffin them group or whatever, just think about those 5 people or whatever. When I say my friends, those are the 8 people that you really, really did see majority of the video, my vlog. We're gonna call this group A and group B. I'm group A, and then Norbert and them is group B. When Norbert and them got to the house or whatever, they were just like, damn, like, where everybody at type stuff. Everybody at the club. They went and got them something to eat and they went to the club. So when they came back, Norb and them like already drinking. They had ate and stuff, blah blah blah. They cooked, blah blah blah. So anyway, P had asking them like, I didn't know. She was speaking to K Rex. She was just like, I didn't know that you was you was coming on the trip. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never even secured your spot. Like, you ain't pay your money. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they was just like, oh yeah, her friends now. They was just like, oh yeah, we got her, da 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 da. So they had A and G and P some money. They giving her the money on the trip because the girl is already there now. They gave her the money. But was it all the money? I'm not sure. Because I think this is where the drama started coming in at. So at this point, y'all, we just gonna fast forward until when I woke up and I started catching on to what the fuck was going on in the house. So this is where everybody came back from the club. The club! When everybody came back from the club. I'm weak. So everybody had came back from the club or whatever. I think K-Rex and them Team B, they had said some sneak shit. And then it just started flipping out from there. I don't really know how the shit started happening, y'all. So let me tell y'all, so it's about 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm asleep. Now, y'all, I sleep with my headphones on. That's just a habit or whatever. Okay, so I don't sleep with headphones on at home or whatever. But, like, if I'm sleeping around people, like on a group trip, especially where everybody finna be loud and drinking and stuff like that, I can't sleep without that noise. So, basically, I had my headphones in. About 3 o'clock in the morning, one of my headphones ended up falling out. I hear YV, y'all. I hear, y'all know who YV is. I hear him like, everybody chill out, calm down, da 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 da. So I'm thinking like, oh, they just drunk, they just talking, they da 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 da. That's what they doing. I hear my friend Eileen. If the bitch want to do something, let the bitch come da da da.
For real, bitch. No, you're not gonna call me no bitch, cause I'm not none of these ones. I'm gonna whoop your ass, cause I'm not none of them. So you gonna let me go.
Y'all, I jumped out of my bed. I'm like running upstairs, like what the fuck? Like these people really like on some dead shit being held back. Like they was acting a fool. Now, not my friends, like none of my friends really acting a damn fool. It's the new bitches. We don't even know them. Like they acting like going crazy. Not Fuchsia or whatever. Not really much of a deal. But you can see Peter Griffin and K-Rex going crazy. Like they ready to beat somebody ass, da 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 da. They tell me something, they ain't got shit to lose, blah 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 blah. You can tell these folk from Section 8. I ain't judging nobody. Milk the government. Do you? They bouncing back and forth like they going crazy. They running up in my friend's face like they want to fight.
And I was not happy. I had just rode 24 hours. I just rode 3 or 2 hours on the plane. I was not doing the car. And what I said, Mike, I said, y'all straight, y'all good. And that's I'm gonna cut the fuck promise out when I get there. And then I called you.
I said thank you for the effort. I said thank you for the effort
to y'all. I said something to promise.
Y'all, P is not really confrontational or whatever. She just wanted to know like how the girl just felt like she could just come on a trip and not say nothing. Or at least secure her spot. Like how you gonna secure a spot at the last minute? You know what I'm saying? Like that one extra person caused an issue right here. They were just like, y'all done went to the club without us. Y'all on that fake shit, da da da. This is what I was saying that pick me stuff come in that because they want to spend time with the birthday girl, but the birthday girl is like hungry too. So she was also asking like what a car was. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything. I'm really trying to feel out like what the issue is. So like Medea and Fuchsia, they pulled me to the side and they like, girl, they feel like it's not enough room here. And when we had picked them up from the airport, they had an attitude. They rubbed us the wrong way. They told us something. They wanted to cuss P out. We don't play that. That's our friend. So y'all, mind y'all, we know Rose, but we don't know Rose. So y'all, Rose is on the same shit that Team B, K-Rex and them on. So she popping off and da 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 da. I'm looking at Rose like, bitch, you need to calm down of all people because we can't have your back right now. I really wanted to know what the situation was because none of us finna fight because Team A, we got shit to lose. That was just our issue. But Team B was making it very, very clear, like, bitch, I ain't got shit to lose. I got this going on at home. Not the whole team, just K-Rex. Like, I got this going on at home and da-da-da-da. But y'all, she drunk. Like, she slurring her words like,
I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. I ain't got no money, but I got food stamps.
So I'm thinking like, bitch got food stamps. I already know we ain't finna pay for shit this weekend. Bitch is just gonna be cooking. My friends or whatever, they end up going downstairs. So Peter Griffin, now mind you, Peter Griffin was turned up with K-Rex, like trying to fight and blah, blah, blah. But she came down there trying to apologize to my friends. But they were just like, girl, just get up out of here. Like, you said what you said. You did what you did. You meant what you meant. She's coming down there on that fake shit trying to get them hugs and stuff like, y'all, I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. Like, girl, skedaddle, get back. But y'all, I'm upstairs drinking with Medea and Resfusia at this point because y'all, it was so much chaos and commotion going on. I'm thinking like, shit, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, I'm just finna keep drinking, da 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 da. But if y'all hit my friends, then it's gonna be a different story. No, so that's the original story. Like, they was mad at my friends for saying like they was gonna get on P case because it wasn't enough room. When all in all, P didn't even know that they had brought the extra girl, K-Rex. Nobody knew that she was coming but her friend. Coming up until like maybe an hour later, y'all, people like we drinking and stuff. Well, I was still drinking. Y'all go watch the vlog. And then I do remember Peter Griffin is getting smart with me. She was just like, you coming upstairs like you want to do something. And I'm like, bitch, I just woke up. What y'all not finna do is get me on a bad 10 because I'll be bouncing around with y'all ass too. We trying to grow up. It's the process. An hour later and stuff like that, y'all, everybody just passed out, sleep. So this was literally on some drunk shit. If I'm coming on a trip with my friend and then they're bringing another group of friends, and then let's say I was already in the car and then somebody come up to the car and be like, oh hell no, I'm finna cuss my friend out. This bitch da 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 da. You know, I would have been like, I don't know her. Why she telling my friend like that? Is that really her friend? But then I really felt where my friends was coming from because oh hell nah. Like, it ain't no room in this bitch. Like, if Pete knew anything about all of this, then I'm definitely cussing her ass out. But all in all, y'all, P didn't even know that it was extra person coming. That means an extra person is taking up a whole seat and possibly her bag's taking up a whole nother seat, which was supposed to be the original seat for Eileen and Rose. All right. So the girl that peed on herself, y'all, that was really just over the top, unexpected. I didn't even know that people really get pissy drunk like that. I done blacked out a couple of times, not gonna lie, I done got too damn drunk, but I don't ever recall getting that messed up to the point where like I done pissed on myself and I'm laying in it and I can't get up off the floor. That was a whole nother level that I wasn't prepared for. I ain't never seen no shit like that before. So when that had happened or whatever, it was literally like she slept in that piss for about a good 45 minutes to another hour. Eventually when everybody had woke up or whatever, we ended up taking off because we had to be there at a certain time or whatever so we can, you know, we had an appointment. Whatever, we really had a tour. So basically we had to get there at a certain time because the bus had to take us to up the mountain. It was just a lot or whatever. We were leaving out. Everybody was ready or whatever, and we ended up going to Chick-fil-A and everybody had got them some breakfast. Now, at this point, we had two cars. So another car, the second car, I was in the first car. This is Team A car. Team B car or whatever, they end up going to Chick-fil-A. But anyway, a couple of girls, the girl that ended up going to the bathroom, that ended up peeing on herself or whatever, her and Medea, I think they both were sick and they were just like, they wasn't going. We had been paid for our tour, our snowmobile tour, a month in advance type stuff. So I don't think she was able to go with us. I think that was the reason. So anyway, they had to take them back to the house. So that knocked off some time. Either way, they end up still beating us there because we weren't finna drive crazy on that ice. Yeah, it was two less people who didn't go snowmobiling with us or tubing or nothing like that. But we were separated the whole time. I feel like Medea wasted her money because she got too drunk. Now let me tell you about Peter Griffin. You know how you got those friends who hang around friends. Oh, it said more like required. My bad. Okay, so you know how you got those friends who be hanging around. I don't like calling people ugly. At least I'm trying to change. You can just tell when they're the pretty girl out the group and they be using their friends, it's like, you know, their insecure crutch.
Yeah.
And see, let me tell y'all, Peter Griffin, she didn't like to see another bad bitch come around. So what lashes I'm finna put on, y'all? Now, these are long as hell, y'all. I tried to wear these one day and baby, I was blinking slow all day. All right. So yeah, back to the adventures and stuff like that. We it really wasn't no issue or nothing like that or whatever. But see, we was cool with her. But we was like, girl, you hanging with the wrong people. You hanging with people that's holding you back. So moving on, y'all, to I want to say it was between Saturday and Sunday. I don't know. Nope, it was Sunday. Because when we got back Saturday, it was late that night or whatever. And we still had the 2 cars. Sunday, y'all, we woke up and we had brunch. Resfuture had made us brunch. Like, y'all, it was so motherfucking good, y'all. She had made sure she fed us that whole weekend. Y'all, when I tell y'all food is a love language, I'm gonna have to tell y'all like how I be trying to get my niggas to cook for me. Cause I just be like, if you want me to love you, baby, you gotta go in that kitchen and show me what your mama taught you. Let me know you a survivor. Nah, for real. But cooking for me, that's a love language. I think Friday when she got that, she cooked that Saturday. Yeah, I was fucking all that shit up. I ain't had no beef with them. I was hungry. I was high. I had the munchies. You know how this go. We wake up, we eat the brunch and stuff like that, blah, blah. We having the game night. Y'all, why somebody at the game day, I said game night, at the game table or whatever, don't bring up, like, I just think that we need to get us an extra van. Like, it's too many of us. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Again, might I put in here, y'all, I missed all this drama. This shit was told to me. When this was going on, y'all, I was literally outside smoking, or I was downstairs rolling up, getting ready to go outside smoking. I was a part of the game table or whatever, but I feel like God was like telling me signals like, come on, get up and go smoke. Like, go leave the table, leave the situation, go outside, go mind your business, go to sleep. Literally, I missed all of the drama, y'all. They had to tell me everything. Look how long this freaking lash is, y'all. Like, oh, I get these from my sister. When they bring it up, they not bringing it up to like group A, because it was somebody from group A that brought it up. They was telling group B, y'all need to get y'all another car. Like, I don't know exactly how, but it was implied. And when I tell y'all these folks got mad, it's okay. They got mad as hell. They was like, all right, you know what? We don't want to talk about it no more. We're gonna borrow one of y'all trucks if y'all don't mind, on the truck that we helped put in on. If y'all don't mind, let us borrow one of y'all cars to go to the rental place to get us another car. We still had to put in extra money for the trucks, is what I'm saying. So when we first got to that rental place or whatever, they told us the cars that we originally had reserved, they wasn't gonna make it up the hill. I mean, not the hill, they wasn't gonna make it up the mountains. So we had to get another car, so we all had to come out of more money. Now that sounds crazy to people who have not came to the trip yet. You know, this is Thursday. I'm taking y'all back Thursday when we had to put in more money for to get the trucks or whatever, because they needed 4x4. They needed 4-wheel drive trucks to get up the mountains. That sounds crazy to people who still hadn't flown in on Friday. So they was like, damn, we still sending y'all money. So come Sunday, when somebody brings up like, y'all need to get y'all a new truck, of course that's gonna piss them off, because bitch, we've been putting in for a truck since last month. We've been putting in for a truck since last night. Now we gotta go get our own truck. Y'all, let me tell y'all about P. If y'all still watching, I love y'all. Make sure y'all subscribing, liking, commenting. You know what I'm saying? Let me know y'all still here.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Y'all, P is not confrontational. Y'all, P really a nigga. Y'all, she a girl, but she a fucking nigga. Like, I don't care what she say. That bitch a nigga. Like, she so nonchalant to the bullshit, it'll piss you off. Y'all know when a nigga ignore you, you know, you bring up an issue to them and they ignore it and it piss you off. That's P. But anyway, so while all this stuff going on, P just put out there, like, you know, the only thing that she was really conflicted on was the fact that the girl came on the trip and didn't say anything until, you know, blah, blah, blah. Not saying that nobody could have slept on the couch and blah, 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 blah. But see, that's what I'm saying. P ended up sleeping on the couch so somebody else can get a bed. The birthday girl slept on the couch so somebody can get the bed. So yeah, after they get the truck, they go to the car rental place and they get the rental. Hold on. Oh, y'all, these lashes so big. But they don't know. Yeah, so they get the car, they go to the car rental place, they come back, they get their car, they drop the car off, boom. So now we really divided. Now, mind you, we only got one more day left. These folks went and got a car on Sunday. But you know what? They did that because when whoever brought up, you know, we need to get another car, they was talking about like, you know, when we get ready to leave and we pack up all our bags and whatnot, you know, there's not going to be no room for everybody to leave the Airbnb at the same time. We got to check out at 11. Like I said, you got to watch the vlog. I had said that Eileen and Rose ended up leaving 5 o'clock Monday morning. So after Sunday, that was just them. Like after they got the truck, y'all. So we come back. We had already tried to like set up what we was gonna do for the dinner. They had already, like I said, everything was already pre-planned. We just had to show up. We had the reservation for the dinner. We had a reservation for 13 people or whatever. So mind y'all that being that a couple of people wasn't coming on all of the stuff that we was doing, and they was like, you know, sitting out some things or whatever. You know, P had to go ask like, are y'all still coming to, you know, the dinner? So I guess they took offense to that and they was just like, yeah, we not coming. So she had to change the reservation. First we changed it from 13 to 14. Then we had to change it from 14 to 9, or it was a 10. Because Norbert still came to the dinner with us. He was like, you know what, everybody tripping, everybody crazy. You know what I'm saying? Look, that's what I do like about guys. Like, you look, P, I said P nonchalant. She was literally acting like these guys. Like, while everybody was bouncing around, acting damn fool, cussing her out and stuff like that, she was literally sitting there like, giving no reaction, which would have pissed me off some more. But I see why they was frustrated with her ass. So, yeah, they didn't even come to the dinner, y'all. And when we had came back home and stuff like that, they were getting ready. Oh, child, let me tell you how bitches just behave. When we had came out from the, you know, from our rooms or whatever, you know, they just like, they ain't say nothing, but they looking at all of us with the period. You know what I'm saying? But the only person they getting they compliments to is YV. Oh, look at you. Look at you. You look so good. Da, 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 da. You know, we weren't tripping because tell me why Peter Griffin ass. See, this how I know she ain't used to being around no real bad bitches for real, because she looking at us like that or whatever, y'all. The bitch had one eyelash on. One eyelash. Why you got one eyelash on, friend? And then it was the strip lashes. Take that shit. Check it off right now. Right now. She was literally walking around with one eyelash on. Girl, you ain't been around no real bad bitches before. Because I would have told my friend right then and there, bitch, take that eyelash off right now. If you need help to put it on later, I'll help you put it on, but take that shit off right now. It's one thing when you got like the extension set and you know they falling off and stuff like that. But no, you is not finna be walking behind me with no one eyelash. Where was the decorum during this whole trip, y'all? And guess what? I'm still not finished. So y'all, we come back from the dinner. I love this little palette right here, y'all. I got this from Ashley Lee. Just go to ashleylee.cosmetics.com, y'all. They got everything you need. Again, we come back from the dinner, y'all. And you know, they getting ready to go out. I'm not going nowhere because we went to this Brazilian steakhouse, y'all, and I told y'all in the vlog, like, the food was straight. Definitely had us tired and sleeping. And we knew somebody was gonna have to get up early to take Eileen and Rose to the airport at 2 o'clock in the morning. So basically we came home, went to sleep. That was just that on that. They come in the house like, wow, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. He had to get up to go take Eileen and Rose to the airport. Team B, they coming in the house like drunk, of course, drunk, acting a fool, blah, 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 going in. Like, yeah, the bitch did this, the bitch did that. So somebody said they thought they was talking about my friends as they was leaving or whatever, but no. Why these folks went to a club and got put out the club? Y'all, these folks went to the club and got put out the club. So basically, you know, they end up telling somebody what had happened or whatever. And then they were just like, yeah, somebody had ended up looking at Peter Griffin or K-Rex wrong. And she should probably start acting a fool because, y'all, when I tell y'all K-Rex was literally she was a liability. Like, on some real shit, she was a liability. Like, we couldn't deal with that shit. Oh, hell no. It was just a lot for no reason. Like, girl, please. But we so funny because we was like, at least she just showing us who she is. Like, because Peter Griffin was so sneaky, y'all. She the type bitch, like, we was really, like, praying for Respucia now because, girl, she was sitting in Norbert lap trying to ride Norbert and stuff like that. And you could tell Norbert a little... These folks acted a fool this whole trip. No lie, no lie. And then when we had left or whatever, like when we was ready to check out the Airbnb, we was trying to make sure everybody was up. Y'all, I left out the fact that somebody fell asleep in the tub. I really skipped a lot of shit because y'all, I ain't never been on a trip like this before. I ain't never. Like, y'all, I act a fool, but I ain't never act like that. For real. Even if I'm by myself, I just ain't never. Just never. I'm not a fan of mixing friends. That's just me. Now, like I said, I'm planning my trip or whatever, and I got a homegirl, y'all. She keep telling us something, who out coming, bitch. You know my friends. Like, you know these people. You done been around them several times. You coming or not? Because I need my money next Friday. Y'all, when I tell y'all this trip was so fun, but it was chaotic. It really was. I look fucking amazing. It's really the number one reason why I'm not a fan of mixing friends and stuff like that, because we don't be knowing what we getting ourselves into. Now, if I'd have been around these people a couple times, then I probably would have already expected that. Let me get up out of here, y'all. Okay, I want to thank y'all for watching this video all the way through. I want to thank y'all for supporting me, man. Like, when I tell y'all it's really a challenge emotionally doing this YouTube shit, they're not fucking lying. It's surreal. And it's y'all that keep me motivated and keep going and keep pushing in. The reason I keep showing up for y'all. Even though I'm a little late and I be lagging on these videos and stuff like that. We'll get it together one day. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching this video. Go ahead and like it, comment, share this video, subscribe. Make it do what it do, baby. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Mwah.
Let's go! Drop it down low. Drop down, drop it down low. Low, low, low.